All right, everybody, how's it going? It is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. And of course, well, there's some kind of heavy news, kind of some shitty news, but I mean, it's news that's kind of been long overdue. It's news that has been, well, coming since since we've predicted here on the channel that this last season was going to be Tom's last season. We kind of have a good prediction streak with things like this and when guys are going to retire. And we said, well, look, it kind of feels like this is going to be it, despite all the joking of playing till 50 and despite all the joking of playing more and more football. It kind of seemed like he was pretty serious a few years ago when he said around 45 was when he was going to be done. He had accomplished what he wanted outside of New England, which was winning another Super Bowl. So it kind of is one of those things where there's really nothing left for him to do. So, of course, you can always go and read his heartfelt statement where he thanks, where he announces the actual retirement. I've always believed the sport of football is an all-in proposition. If a 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed. And success is what I love so much about our game. There is a physical, mental, and emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential. And I've tried my very best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. This is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I am not going to make the competitive commitment anymore. I have loved my NFL career, and it is now time for me to focus my time and energy onto other things that acquire his attention. So yeah, he's retiring. So Tom, and then he goes on to thank his Bucs teammates over the last years. Pretty much, he goes on to thank Tampa Bay over the last couple years for everything for the last 2 years. By the way, I know he doesn't really bring up the Patriots fans, Boston fans, but I mean, this is the first round of announcing his retirement. We don't know if number one, he has something else planned for the Patriots, for the fans. We don't know if there is anything planned in the future. And he also did give a very heartfelt goodbye when he left the New England Patriots the first time. So it would be kind of awkward if he was to do it all again. It's like, well, he's already said goodbye. What, do you need another one? Like this, there's some weird fans out there, man. Let me tell you. But he's already said bye-bye. And then he thanks his family, of course. Let me see. Your playing career has been my playing career has been such a thrilling ride and far beyond my imagination and full of ups and downs. When you're in it every day, you don't really think about any kind of ending. As I sit here now, however, I think of all the great players and coaches I was privileged to play with and against. The competition was fierce and deep. Just then he's talking about Brady Brand, TB12 Sports. Yep, that's pretty much that. And that's Tom Brady's retirement announcement. And we kind of figured he was going to retire, and we just were waiting for him to actually announce everything. So there's the official announcement. We can go quickly look at the stats that make up Tom Brady. Here's a couple of his names: Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, TB12, Tom Terrific, Touchdown Tom, the GOAT, the Pharaoh, Comeback Kid, or Sir. I didn't know about the Pharaoh or Sir. I didn't know about those nicknames. That's kind of weird. He's going to retire at 44 years, at 182 days old. He, of course, went to Michigan University. He played in 318 games in his career. So what was this? So he played in 318 games in his long career. He went 243 and 73 as a starter. Pretty much an unreal winning percentage. He completed 64.2% of his passes for 84,520 yards. That's 7.5 yards per attempt. He threw 624 touchdowns to 203 interceptions. Pretty wild career for Tom Brady. If you're looking for more specifics, let's see. Had a career interception rate of just 1.8. 9.76 QB rating. His QBR isn't really calculated for a career because the beginning they didn't really keep that. But I don't know. It looks like it's about right around 70 something. Maybe high 60s because he's not really a runner. We know that. Let's see. He's been sacked 543 times. Yeah, that's a hilarious number of awards, which we can go over real quick. He was a Pro Bowler in 2001, and then in 2003, he won his first MVP award. He was put on his second Pro Bowler in 2004. He won his second MVP in 2005, Offensive Player of the Year, and he was an AP 2? What's this? Oh, AP Player of the Year? Oh, All-Pro. That was his first All-Pro, and he was also a Pro Bowler. And then fast forward to 2007, he was the MVP, the Offensive Player of the Year. He was voted to his second All-Pro, and he was a Pro Bowler yet again. And then in 2009, he was a Pro Bowler. And then in 2010, he was an MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. He was an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler yet again. The next year, just a Pro Bowler. The year after that, in 2012, he was a Offensive Player of the Year and a Pro Bowler. And then in 2013, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year and Pro Bowler. MVP in 2014, so back-to-back MVP years there for Tom. Let's see what else we got. Wait, hold on. Is this Super Bowl MVP? No, that's just regular. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we could keep going over each award, but basically, I don't think every one of those MVPs was the right. Why the fuck is there like 9 awards for MVP on this? Hold on. Which? Oh, yeah. Okay. Pro Football Reference has him like winning the MVP in a year he didn't win it. So I've probably been saying wrong awards. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, he finished second first. Okay. Finished third in the MVP voting in that year. Oh, now I got it. Okay. It has all these weird numbers in it. I'm like, what the fuck? In 2014, I don't think Brady won in 2014. No, he finished fifth. Okay. Either way, all right. You know, these are the awards that are listed. They need to make that a little bit more clear. Yeah, they don't put the summary of how the play. Oh, yep. I should have read the summary. Either way. He's a 3-time MVP, 15-time Pro Bowler, a 7-time Super Bowl champion, a 3-time All-Pro, a 5-time Super Bowl MVP, a 2000 Hall of Fame for the All-2000s team, Hall of Fame for the All-2010s team. He's a 2007 AP Offensive Player of the Year, 2007 Burt Bell Award, 2007 Offensive Player of the Year for a PFA, the Pro Football Writers of America, 2009 AP Comeback Player of the Year, 2009 Comeback Player of the Year, 2010 Player of the Year, and 2010, obviously. It's like the AP and the Pro Football Writers of America. So basically, this is obviously the greatest quarterback of all time, and, that's just scratching at the beginning of the surface with everything related to Brady, especially since when you go to consider, like, the dude also won 7 Super Bowls in 10 tries. He's won, what's his playoff record? Let's Google that. Tom Brady playoff record. He is. Oh, boy. Where is it at? Here we go. We might have to add one more loss. 34? So he's 34-11. So 34-12 is what he'll probably finish at in the playoffs, which is an unreal record. Well, I think what's the most impressive is just how good this team was in the playoffs consistently, and how good when he was on the Patriots, how good they were consistently, and the Bucs the 2 years they were pretty good. Like winning a Super Bowl, winning 6 with the Patriots. It's literally like almost every other year this dude was just winning Super Bowls or at least contending in one. So it's crazy to see how good this guy really was, despite never really being or feeling like the league embraced him as the face of the league, right? That's the most incredible part of the career. Whereas you hear about Peyton Manning's, the Aaron Rodgerses, the Mahomes nowadays, all these other guys who seem to have had a bigger profile than Brady, despite Brady being like the best quarterback in the game, winning all the Super Bowls, getting his team to the games, keeping his defense fresh because he keeps his offense out on the field. All of these small things, practicing against Tom, so the defense, when they play a team with a lesser quarterback than Brady, it's a lot easier to play defense on. These small things that you don't really consider, it makes everything build and build. And then you create 2 dynasties and I mean, if he wasn't about to be 45 in a few months, one has to wonder if this is the start. This could have been the start of something crazy in Tampa as well. But all good things do have to come to an end, I suppose. And there's more to discuss. There's so much to discuss with a guy who played for so long with so much success and started the careers of so many players. Or coaches, and just played with so many guys. It's hard to fully get this in a quick little video, but so I'll start to wrap it up. basically, this is this is my all-time favorite player in all of sports. So this is kind of a shitty situation, but also it's kind of cool because now you get to see everybody start to appreciate and respect towards the guy that you've always had this level of, adoration for, I guess is the right word, because you just, your childhood hero becomes your favorite athlete as an adult. And, it's crazy that as a child, I became a fan of Brady. And now as an almost 30-year-old, it's like, what the hell? How the hell is this guy still going? Now he's no longer doing so. But, I mean, that is, it's cool to have seen a guy play for so long and do so well at such a high level for so long as well. We'll probably never see anything quite like this again, and we should be thankful that we got to watch it. And we got to see like the peak cool parts of it, not just the we may have missed some of the beginning if you're a little younger, but you got to still see the cool parts of the Brady career, which is why he's the GOAT. I mean, you can't really take one part of his career and be like, look at this shitty stuff. Even when they weren't winning Super Bowls, the man went undefeated and then lost in the Super Bowl. It's like, what a career. All right, so there will be more to discuss, obviously, but this is just a quick video to let you know. Tom Brady has officially announced his retirement. He's announced it, so, not Schefter or ESPN. He announced it on his own social media, so he's officially done. The bad man can no longer hurt the Buffalo Bills. So, Buffalo, you can breathe a sigh of relief now. He's gone. All right, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and, let me know what you think down below. All right, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Peace out.